Hello, hello, and welcome back to Amnesia the Bunker. This is part 8. We're just about to, I guess, get finished up with this game. We did a bunch of errands last time, and now kind of all that remains is to go into the Roman tunnels. But, I have some good news, which is that while I was reviewing footage for thumbnail creation purposes, I did actually see another place where there are some chains that I haven't actually broken, which is in the prison. In that very first office in the prison where you get the map, there's a chained closed filing cabinet. And because I found that, then I also paid a little bit more attention looking through some of the other footage, and I actually saw that there was a grate in the barracks that I totally forgot about. So I going to go check both of those out. I think that's a fun little thing to do. I don't think we will need to have the lights on. I just locked the door. I don't think we'll need to have the lights on to do this stuff because it's just like, is he behind me? No. I don't think we'll need to have the lights on to do this stuff because, again, they should just be short little errands. It's not like I have to wander all the way through storage to get to these places. I guess I could just walk. The prison is, like, right at the end of this hallway, so I don't think I actually need to be a sneaky snake. We will also have to come back to the prison, I assume, when we blow up the entrance so that we can help the German guy get out, I guess. I don't know if that's like a thing that we can do. Because we kept him alive. Anyway, let's drop this off. La-di-da, la-di-dee. What's in here? Oh joy, more story. Let's get to reading. Okay. M. Fournier, Renard is dead. To Delpy. Renard is dead. Murdered in the halls outside his quarters last night. His body desecrated. Given the severity of the violence done to him, Jozinski claims it must have been at least 2 assailants. I would have said it impossible to imagine any of our men committing such a heinous act. But after the tunnel sabotage, I clearly should have expanded my imagination. The guilty are among us. I will round up the most likely suspects. Interrogations to begin this afternoon. Renard's body is being prepared to return to his family. He was a good man. This act will not go unpunished. Oh right, Renard got murdered. I always I always get confused. Yes. No. We don't need that. Who's the other officer who left with Joubert? Because Joubert... Hold on. How to get the hell out of here? Wait, this is Boisserand. Okay, yeah. I really wish I had paid more attention to, like, whose dog tags I picked up, too. Okay, let's look through... We have Joubert, right? So... Oh, Joubert is in here somewhere. Stéphane Joubert, there we go. Joubert's final journal. Okay. So, it's Fournier who, escapes with Joubert. Okay. From Reynard to Delpy. Permission to court-martial all the tunnel saboteurs is granted. Any mercy is to be meted out at our discretion. I don't know about you, but I have none left. I say throw them all in the pit. Leave them there till Armistice or Judgment Day, whichever comes sooner. Huh. Well. I wonder why that was chained shut. Just some notes. We'll leave the soldier guy. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Just sitting there in the dark. He's been doing it for a while now. He's good. Right, and then the soldiers' quarters are conveniently just down this hallway. Although I do feel like I do always get the feeling that the soldiers' quarters, like, Marcel really likes the soldiers' quarters. Like, I always feel like whenever we're in here, he immediately is like, "There's somebody there." Stomp, stomp, stomp. But, whatever. But yes, there is a grate in the far corner of this room. Oh, I guess there's also a bandage. I guess I'll pick that up. Oh wait, didn't I leave that on the bed earlier? I think so. I don't really need the grenade is sort of the issue. But let's pick this up. Let's start opening this grate up. It's kind of fun when you know, like, the shape. Like, again, a thing that I love about this game is when you know the shape of the environment, it doesn't really matter that it's super dark. You can still manage to navigate it, like, fine. Like, absolutely fine. Oh, yeah, just make all the noise. All right. Oh, yeah, that's what we want. 2 bullets. And a note. Okay. What's our note? Wait. Whose note is this? Oh, this is from Faber. After what happened with Noyer. After how Renard and Fournier treated him in La Rue. Oh god, I'm slipping into French again. There's only one way forward for us. I've gathered men I can trust, proposed to them what we will do. To a man, all of them were willing. It was such a relief. T seemed eager to go, the poor man. I hear him at night, muttering in rhymes, trying to comfort himself. For his sake, for all our sakes, this nightmare must stop. Late now, on the 14th of June, the nightmares have stopped. We no longer hear those sounds. But now I am plagued by worse nightmares. My fellow saboteurs were all caught. Delpy and Renard torture them even now, and yet none of them have turned me in. I alone have escaped punishment. The honor among these men, my brothers. I'm not worthy of it. It haunts me. The guilt of it. I know they will be court-martialed, maybe even put to death. And here I am. My consolation. The war will punish me, as it punishes us all. And I will remain vigilant lest whatever darkness lurks in those tunnels returns. Interesting. Dude, these rats, man. These absolute rats. Ugh, okay, Mr. Angry. Alright, I assume he's, like, coming. Oh lord, he coming. He's in here. Sorry, I'm whispering. I'm saying fuck. Because I'm scared that I made noise. Let's just crab walk our way on out of here. Alright, so those were the only 2 things that I saw. If there's other stuff, I think it'll be fine. And I'm kind of feeling like the shotgun is going to be in the tunnels. I do want to head back home to save, because I think that would be the best thing to do. I can't tell if that sound is him, like, sliding out of a hole because he was active in the previous area, and they don't want to just give you a free pass. Or if that noise is him sliding into a hole because he couldn't find you. Well, it sure fucking sounds like he's in there. Like he's in a hole. I don't know why I like that. Okay. We didn't get the grenade either, but it's fine. It's whatever. The only other thing that I wanted to do was... I feel like I remember there being... like a generator in front of the Roman tunnels. Oh, I'm also going to alt-tab really quick just to make sure that this is all working. Yes. Okay, cool. Um, but yeah, I feel like I remember seeing a generator in front of the Roman tunnel, so I wanted to like check because like maybe that's the generator for the Roman tunnels, and then like the generator that we have here won't do anything for it. So I'm gonna bring like a few cans of fuel, and I want to go check that in the dark again, because I'm brave like that, you know. I'm so brave like that. I'm so brave like that. It's so dark I can't see anything. Watch me walk straight into Marcel. It's just like, oh, Henri, you're so brave. Now walk straight into the monster and die. Bravery is not necessarily the best thing to have right now. Zippity doo dah, zippity day. Actually, what is that from? Is that from? No, no, that's not from Somewhere Over the Rainbow. That's from some other thing. I don't know why. I thought it was, but yeah. See, there's like a generator looking thing right there. Not the pocket watch, you fool. Snip, snip, snap. Oh, Clythrophobist. Opened every vent and cut every chain. Oh, sweet. Oh, sweet. So we found them all. That's cool. Well, there's certainly like some sort of generator here. But what is this? Can I fuel it up? Maybe it corresponds. Okay, first of all, let's put this away. We don't need to have the fuel in our hand. I can't see him. Okay, so it looks like, because it looked like there was a tube, so maybe we fully fuel up the generator at home as per usual, and then we go into the tunnels. We're okay to walk here. Do I want to bring a med kit with me to the tunnels since we're going down there? That might not be a bad idea. Or a grenade. Those might not be bad ideas. I don't know why, but the game seems like it's running a lot smoother for me today. Not that you guys will notice that because I'm recording in 30 FPS, lol. But I get to experience the crisp 60. And considering that each one of these hour-long videos is like 10 gigabytes, you're lucky I give you... You're lucky I give you 30. Oh, fill her up. Oh, yeah, she's full. I don't know why I actually made that sound. You know what? Let's be silent on that matter, shall we? Let's just move on from that. But yeah, let's take a med kit. Let's take a grenade. I don't know. Do I want to take a flare? I guess I could take a flare. Should I take the gas mask? You know what? I will take the gas mask. I'm not sure if this is actually useful, because we haven't needed it for anything up to this point, but maybe we'll need it now. I don't know. Do I want to bring a petrol bomb, actually? My last petrol bomb, just in case I want to burn some rats. All right, I'm kind of full up in here. I guess I don't need the cutters down there, but maybe I will need it, though. Because, I don't know. Because what if they set traps down there? I guess I'll be pissed, but there's nothing really I can do about that. Okay. This looks good. So let's save. And let's go to the Roman tunnels. Let's finish this thing. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay, so I think we're starting all the way from the other end. I really need to not waste all of this precious time that I've given myself. By fully fueling up that generator. Oh god. I don't like it when the lights kind of like flare out like that because it makes it seem like Marcel is like right next to me. And maybe he is. But I hope not. I really hope not. Okay. Oh, there is electric lighting down there. Okay, cool. Does this just like not do... This glows. But it's acting like it doesn't do anything. I don't... Oh god, they're flooded. Oh boy. Okay. Don't like that. Does that lead back to the pump? So now I can turn on the pump. Okay, it's a pump, it's not a generator. Obviously. Oh, this sucks. Really? Come on. Dude, this is awful. Hey, you know what would have been cool, actually? You know what would have been cool? Is if I looked at my fucking map of the Roman tunnels before doing any of this shit. Okay. I don't know how any of this corresponds to anything. We do have these like long, thin tunnels. So, oh, we hit the loading. Okay. So wait, so yeah, so there's this big like antechamber with the SL, and then we can turn to our right, and then turn to our left, and there's like a big... At least we can review this map like from our inventory at any time. This is like the excavation chamber. Oh, there's a save point. Oh my god. Okay. Toussaint's madness. Had to see what the dark held. Had to. Noyer, Faber, all of them. They don't have the right kind of eyes. There's a world down here full of seductions and secrets, and my eyes are right for it. Never mind that they trapped me down here. I have seen a vision of a world gone, bloody and terrible, beautiful and awful, godly and infernal. All around me, voices, the past, clawing, spinning, whirling. I don't know what they want. I don't know what they want. I have to stop it. I can't see it anymore. It tasks me with what I do not know. Please, God above, if you were ever there, end this. Give me some way to end this. I see it now. I see it now. See it now. See not. See it now. See not. Whirling and whirling and whirling. It calls for blood. That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. Oh, blammo! Hold on, I'm gonna take a sip of water here. What a lovely picture of a shotgun. Would that I could experience such a shotgun. What's this? From Joubert. Comment on Noyer's report. To Reynard. Read Noyer's report. Our mad classicist has struck again. Noyer has filed a report claiming that the Romans used these tunnels to hold sadistic bacchanals, great festivals, and cruel combat, torture, and worse. Further, he says these were all held in an arena over a great pit. Any who fell into it fell into screaming darkness. His words. What a poet. I've been in the tunnels. They are tunnels. Full stop. Recommends surveillance on Noyer. Okay, so Joubert didn't believe him. So they give you a save point down here too. Okay. I assume this is to show us the detonator handle. Wait, what? Are we like modifying this? Wait. These stones, they're floating. They are tunnels. Toussaint's down here. He's still alive down here. It's going crazy.
Can't see the sun for all the black smoke. Can't see the dirt for all the dead folk. Can't see the ocean, can't see the trees. So here I stay
I saw him.
on my knees.
What the f- Oh, he doesn't look... He
And singing.
doesn't look right. Is that him right there?
We
Or is he just a shadow?
the world we were.
This sucks. This sucks and I'm scared.
It all gets lost in a blinding twirl.
Oh, fuck. That's bad. Fucking seriously?
dull reminder.
Wait. The hell?
Horse's dirty blood. A child's empty hand.
Dude, I can't open these damn doors. Fuck. Ugh.
A friend's stained armband.
Okay. This is very
News
tense.
of the day still understand.
They give you a lot of bullets and like bandages. Fuck. Oh shit. Oh, did I just die? No. But he did do a lot of damage to me. Maybe I should have moved some more?
Singing and singing.
Madman. Shit. Is he behind me? Where is he?
I hear you.
Oh, fuck me. Damn it. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna die in here.
We were the world we were. It all gets lost in a bloody world.
It's definitely... Oh, he racked the fucking shotgun. Bastard. Well, I shot him, but he didn't seem to like that.
Pain will stay my hand? No, no, no.
I don't see him. Shot at the visions in the tunnel. Ah, fuck. I saw him and I was about to shoot, but he got me. That's a very different experience. A tool's no good to you unless you have it in hand ready to use. That's just common sense. Soldat Charles Lavoie. Well... Oh, did I save before picking up all this shit? Fine. Well, that was foolish. Well, now we know that we can just hurry it up. Because it seems like Toussaint's the thing to worry about down here. Not the monster. Very tense, though. Very, very good. I do kind of wish that I had succeeded because, you know, you lose the tension when you die. But I'm just gonna have to, you know, try again. If I die a bunch of times, it's also gonna, like, really kill the tension. Oh. But luckily I have... I have so many revolver bullets. I have not been shooting anything. Well, is it really a problem? Yes, yes, Toussaint. Yes, yes. I know you're in here. Thank you, Toussaint.
It all gets lost in a terrible twirl. Can't see the sun for all the black smoke.
So he shoots the rat.
Can't see the dirt for all the dead folk.
Damn. Well. Good riddance to you, you bastard. That was actually a lot easier now that I... Ooh, a shotgun. Okay. How much time do we still have? Plenty. Okay. Doesn't seem like we have to worry so much about Marcel down here, which is kind of good. I know that there are bullets, well, and grenades and stuff. There's a bullet here. Can't open this door. I don't have space for anything else, actually. So I'm gonna actually have to drop something. Which it'll, I guess, probably be that grenade, right? Oh, God. The shadows in here are really creepy. Especially since you can't... Like, I think it's really well done to, like, maximize tension. Oh, I also got an achievement for, like, shooting at shadows. Like, apparently I didn't hit Toussaint that one time. Okay, this is deadbolted. So wait, is there any reason to come in here? I don't have, like, infinite time. Do I have to blow up this door? Well, it did show Toussaint, like... Well, it did show us, like, an image of, like, a door being shot open by the shotgun. Marcel comes to get us. Wow, really? Oh, it's just in pieces. Jesus Christ. Those giant, like, monsters are so scary. I know that the detonator handle's right there. I'm just, like, checking to see if there's a way out. What the fuck? What does this lead to? Hold on. This is the crater. This is the crater where we found Augustin. The rabbit. 4034. Augustin Lambert. And the rabbit. Okay. I just kind of want to marvel at this for a second. Got my shotgun in the way. Sky. Okay. I think that was a good section. Like, this whole... The Roman tunnel section, I thought that the Roman tunnels was going to be, like, a nightmare for, like, dealing with Marcel. I didn't realize that it was going to be... No, you're dealing with some other twat with a shotgun. And the shadows of the dead. Although I wonder if Marcel is going to come and kill us. Ooh! A pocket bag! Okay, sweet. So they give you, like, an extra inventory space. Okay, we got that. But I do wonder... Now that we've got that, are we just going to be allowed to leave? Like, no harm, no foul, you did it. You can hear the footsteps. See the light. The misshapen creatures. Oh, but we can't just like climb out, right? We need to like platform a little bit to climb out. That's actually kind of annoying. That's actually kind of annoying. If we hadn't like fully fueled up the generator right before this, I would be kind of pissed about having to do a bit of a physics to get out of here. But you know what? We barely have to do this at all in this game, so I think it's fine. Okay. Well, that sucked. Um, now we have to go back. Is there seriously only 3 shotgun shells in this whole game? It's kind of interesting how the Roman tunnels, which are supposed to be kind of a scary high point of the game, don't contain Marcel, who has been kind of the thing that I've been scared of the whole game. This doesn't need to be on anymore. Like, not being funny, but a lot of the tension of the game was playing cat and mouse with Marcel, right? And so even though, like, I think the fight with Toussaint is, like, very compelling, it almost feels kind of underwhelming to go to the Roman tunnels and have them be kind of, like, not a big deal. Actually, close that. Let's save our fuel for the minute. For just the moment. Let's save our fuel, right? Because there's a couple things that we need to do. Because I guess this could be... God, is this our last one? I guess this is our last one because we've done everything, right? Well, there are 2 more things we have to do. For one, first of all, we never needed that gas mask. I suppose you literally only need this. Or maybe you can use this during the Roman tunnel segment and I just didn't because I'm stupid. Like, maybe this makes it easier to deal with it because you don't see all the shadows in the smoke. That would be interesting to try on a replay. Why am I so like I want to keep my bolt cutters. I want to keep them with me when I leave the bunker. But okay. So let's okay, we can't combine these. Is there a way to get the German out? Let's put that down. Is there a way? To get the German out, I wonder. Like, can we go and get him? Okay, I want to save because I don't want to blow the thing yet, right? Because I want to blow it when. Okay. Well, whenever we're ready, I guess we can blow that wide open. So yeah. I kind of want to try my hand here. Well, obviously we have to go to mission storage, right? Like we have to. We have to go to mission storage, and can I not? Oh, that's a shame. You can't access it from through the bars. Okay, we don't have any fuel in there. And we need to read Augustin's note. Huh. I thought we had much less fuel in there. We got loads of fuel. Okay. So let's save again. Let's save again. And wait a minute. Okay, this is attached. It's not just floating. I was like, that looks weird. And let's go read Augustin's note. Or rather, I guess Augustin will read it to us, right? So let's go do that. I think I remember the code was 4034. Overall, this game has been absolutely amazing. I know we haven't finished it yet, but I mean, I'll do a big rant in the credits as I did last time with Sorry We're Closed. If you haven't watched that, watch Sorry We're Closed. It's also good. So it's 4304? Nope. 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 God damn it. It's 4034. No. Why am I like this? Opened all the lockers. Codebreaker.
12th July 1916. Up again. In the chapel. Trying to pray, but my mind is too alive with thoughts of the crater. The rabbit. And that water. Its taste. And yet I don't feel tired. Instead I feel this itch. This sense that there are things I must do. Purpose. A bloody purpose higher than any of man's petty wars. 13th July 1916. Morning. Everyone's talking about hearing scratching at the walls. Tremblay even claims to have heard howls echoing through the barracks. I feel strange myself. Can barely find the words to write. My hands feel so odd. Gnarled. Bulbous. Like they don't belong to me. I hesitate to write this, but a thought keeps echoing in my head. A thought I must not act on. A bloody thought so seductive. It calls. It calls. It calls. 15th July 1916. Madness in the barracks this morning. Renard's dead. They say murder but will not show us the body. A dream rises in my mind. Countless cruel eyes upon me. Must check on Henri. Wish he would wake. Could use a friend. My prayers remain unanswered. 18th July 1916. Blood on my hands. Blood on my hands. Blood on my hands. Their pain. I want more of it. I can hear Tremblay now. Coming closer. Closer. Closer.
So, yeah, that confirmed my suspicion. I was pretty sure Augustin. I was like, Marcel is either Augustin or Toussaint. But we found Toussaint down there, so I was pretty sure it would be Augustin. And it makes sense. He drank the goo, which I'm also pretty sure I know what that is, but I'll save that for after the credits. But anyway, so yes, that's what happened. So here's my question. Can I go to the barracks and can I free, or to the prison, and can I free the soldier? And I wonder if you can use the rabbit as a get out of... Well, no, because we're supposed to take the rabbit to Augustin's son, right? Oh yes, and I should also say, yes, he is not Marcel. He's Augustin. So, now we know. Okay. Yes. Quite. I don't want to leave this guy here. So... Can I help you? Okay. Okay. This is bullshit. I really can't help this guy? Well, I don't know what to do here. If there's nothing to do, then there's nothing to do. But I'm gonna pause the recording. I'm gonna Google it. 'Cause I'm drawing a blank. Like if you can't cut it with the bolt cutters and you can't break the chair and you can't do any of this other stuff, how are you supposed to let him out? I don't get it. And maybe it's just like an interaction failure that I'm not getting. So anyway, I'm gonna do that. But there's probably no way to save him if none of this shit worked. So okay, so after a brief Google and just looking at like a single Reddit thread, yeah, you can't actually get him out. You can't actually get him out. So it's best to just close that door and let's just blow this fucking popsicle stand. I can't believe I blew all my shotgun ammo on that. Also, I feel bad about shooting my good friend Augustin, but, you know, he got all murdery, and killed everyone. And I guess that is the guilt that Henri will carry with him for the rest of his life, was that all of those men who went down to the Roman tunnels saved the bunker, saved everybody else, but then Henri brought Augustin back and fed him the water, and now everyone's dead. Sorry, I know I did that without much ceremony, but it's time to go. There's nothing else to do in here. Let's get the fuck out. Oh. I've fallen into a deep dark hole. Oh, I've fallen into the Roman tunnels. I see. My reward for for having fucked that up is that I get to experience more of the Roman tunnels. How wonderful. We do get one last tete-a-tete with Augustin. And I have no shotgun shells. Oh, I'm sorry. I have exactly one. So let's load that bitch. Sorry, I feel like I'm blazing through it now. But am I crouched? Oh, I was crouched. I didn't mean to crouch. Shit. Damn. Okay. Okay. I can raise and lower all the bridges? Oh, there he is. There's the boy. Oh, he coming. I wonder if you can, like, lead him onto one of the bridges and then raise it up. And then, like, kill him that way. Interesting. Oh, fuck me. We have to platform. We have to push and platform. Uh-huh. No, that was gonna be my fucking way up, Augustin, you dick. Pull out the gun. Okay. What do we do? Do we have to hide from him? Like, lead him all the way back? Huh. If we die, by the way, we go to back before I did the prisoner. Seems like he saw me. Yeah, he's coming. Shit, he's coming. I think I might have killed myself here. I'm not really... This is unfortunately like a puzzle boss, which I always kind of do poorly with as a player. I'm always kind of bad at these. He's faster than me, so I should try to not, you know, have it come down to that. But it's like, Yeah, it's like, it's a puzzle boss. I'm just kind of, is he gonna jump? He jumped. Okay, come on, Henri. Come on. Is he already here? Oh my god. Hi. Ring around the rosy. Like, I'm sorry, but this kind of shit is not... I don't know. Is this scary to people? Because, like, the cat and mouse game, that was scary, you know? Like, the crawling and the hiding and the fighting and whatever. Like, that shit's scary. This whole thing? Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Not me. Certainly not me. I don't have any healing items either. Up, and here he comes. And I don't have a bridge, so I'm gonna have to shoot him. He knocked me over. I think I'm running out of bullets in this revolver. Man, this is kind of... You know, I'm not really good at this kind of thing. So I apologize if this has gotten a little boring. I'm not supposed to... I'm not really sure, like, how this is supposed to go exactly. It seems like I'm supposed to be trying to, like, trap him. Can I trap him, like, on this island? Like, right here? It seems like I can. Like, it seems like that's what I'm supposed to do. Is try to trap him. Bring around the rosy. Like, yeah, it seems like it's supposed to be trying to trap Augustin, but I'm not exactly sure how to do that. And I'm mostly just kind of underwhelmed by all of this. Can he tell that I'm stuck? Do I have to wait for him to, like, come closer to the bridge, maybe? Because now he's all the way over there. So now I have, like, I don't know, 10 seconds or so to... Yeah, he's already here. See? I'm bored. This is, like, this sucks. This sucks and is boring. Like, is this supposed to spook me? Oh, run. Absolutely run. And did he kill me? No, he hit me, but he didn't kill me. I wish I had more to say. I truly do. But this whole thing, this whole thing is a miss for me. I don't even have any healing items, so, like, it's also, like, there's no, you know. Like, the tension is not here. I am not tense. I am not scared. This whole, like, rigmarole of, like, oh, you gotta lure the Marcel to the other side of the big scary pit, and then you gotta trap him, and then you gotta run your fat ass all the way over to the other side, and then you gotta, you know. Yeah, but see, he can just like jump over that hole. But you gotta run your fat ass on over to the other side, and then you gotta push the crate. And it's like, okay. And then after you push the crate for like truly, like, I don't know, a couple seconds, and of course I have another piece of junk in the way. And then we loop him like it's Dead by Daylight, and then we do it again. We do it again. It's like, come on, guys. Amnesia always fucks this up. Like, there should not have been a final boss fight. Like, the final boss fight should have been Toussaint, and the game should have ended when we blew the fucking hole open. But instead, we're doing this. And I understand that, like, people are like, oh, you know, it's not quite right, you know, if you don't have a boss fight. But it's like, and now that we know who Augustin is and stuff, but it's like, I don't really care. Like, I don't really care. I don't really care about any of this shit. Oh. 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 Oh, I tricked you. I tricked you, Marcel. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so used to calling him Marcel. But he is Augustin. But now he's gotta run all the way back over here. And I've gotta shove another crate over next to this one so that I can jump up and out of here, but not on this run because he'll just break the crate if I do that. He'll just break it. And he's faster than me. So I do have to circle back around. Like, this is boring. This is a boring little segment. Like, I don't know why they thought... I don't know, like, what were they thinking? Like, what were they thinking about this? Like, what did they think that this was gonna be like? Like, oh no, I'm shitting my pants because now I have to confront Marcel, and it's like, Marcel isn't that scary once you've seen him, you know? Like, you know, I'm not scared anymore. Okay, bye. 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 Bye, bye, bye. And then we get shot by the Germans, right? Just like, get that off me. I'm too traumatized to care about that. Oh, God. Just surrender. Just surrender, Henri. Let's That's just not. Napu, finish the game. Scarper, escape the bunker. Why are those two different achievements? A fictional game production. Amnesia the Bunker. Main development team. This game. This game is excellent up until the ending. Like, I genuinely... I really hate to let that final boss fight tarnish my overall opinion of this otherwise utterly fantastic game. So let's disregard it. Let's just disregard the final boss because that was just bad. It was not good. And I'll talk about why. But I'll talk about why in a minute. So this game, amazing. It's an immersive sim. It's which means that like solving the puzzles and navigating the bunker and getting into things, like everything feels like very immersive, and the puzzles are intuitive, and there's like usually not a moment there. I don't think there was ever a moment where I was confused about my next step forward because of some like sort of adventure game moon logic or anything. Like it all made perfect sense. The core mechanic of hiding from the monster is extremely good. I think this game, it's hard to tell. I haven't played a lot of Alien Isolation, but I feel like that's like the first thing that anybody would compare it to, is that like you're running away from a scary big thing that you can't fight. So, and you're doing it in a first person game. But I think the major difference here is like all of the different ways that you can control the monster are so interesting and fun, where it's like, that he's going to come get you when you make a noise, whether it's light out or not, whether you've got the generator turned on or not, also turning on and off the generator to control him, and just like navigating the resource management as it compares to the puzzle management and everything. I love it. It's just such a fantastic game that lets you set your own pace for escaping the bunker, and it's just like the tension. I've been saying that the whole game, but the tension is like through the roof. Like there was never really, aside from like the errand episode, like last episode, and sort of the beginning of this episode, there was never really a moment in this game where I felt like I wasn't scared of the monster until the final boss fight. But up until that point, for the bulk of the game, the monster is really scary because you don't know where he's going to pop out from. He's very strong, all of this stuff. Oh, we've hit the end of the credits. That's surprising. But the tension is just perfect. The ways that you control Marcel are great. There might be a post-credit scene, so I might have to shut up here. I'm not certain. I'm going to give it a moment. But if it's just going to kick me back to the title, then I can just ramble on for a minute. Okay, cool. We have our game statistics. Awesome. Longest time between saves, 32 minutes. Honestly, yeah, that makes sense. I died 10 times. It's all fun. We'll read through this before I keep nattering. 115 saves in 8 parts is very funny. I was really spamming that save. 16 bullets fired, 4 shotgun shells fired, 4 grenades thrown, 1 gas grenade thrown, 2 petrol bombs thrown. I never used a flare. I don't know what those are for. I should try that out if I play this game again. Health items used, 7. Generator refills, 48. 18 blackouts. What does that mean? Is that like the number of times that the generator turned off? 9 traps triggered, 3 corpses burnt, 1 fire started, 9 doors destroyed, 9 times spotted by stalker, which I assume is right, because they call them stalkers. I think that's is that a callback to Clock Tower 3? I'm more familiar with it as a callback to Haunting Ground because that's what I. But I don't think they ever call them. Do they call them stalkers in Haunting Ground? Anyway, it's fun that they call it a stalker as like a nod to um Haunting Ground, and all of the games before this that are the Runaway and Hide from the Big Scary Monster games. Um, 8 items crafted, 10 stalker bullet hit counts, and 16 rats scared by my torch. Fuck those things. I fucking hate those rats. Um, oh yeah. So aside from the big scary monster, who's like obviously creating this ambience of fear throughout the entire bunker, which is great. You then also have the rats, and the rats are perfect because they're awful. Like they're awful to look at. They make awful sounds. They hurt you. They follow you around if you're injured. That was really, really cool and annoying. They're in your way. They hiss and they summon the monster. Like the rats are implemented so perfectly as like a secondary antagonist in this game, and like I really was in love with them as like a mechanic. um I loved, the crafting was very limited, and that was good. I hate games that have crafting that are just like endless lists of ingredients, and I really like that they kept it pared down. um I loved the infinite fuel source that you find in maintenance. I love that like exploration in this game is like the goal, is exploring this teeny tiny bunker that is so small. Um but it feels so big because of how slowly and carefully you have to move through it to not make the monster angry. I think it's just excellent. Um God, what else is there to talk about in this game? Uh, Aside from the final boss fight, which I'm going to complain about. um, which I probably complained about a lot at during it. But I don't know. If I was gonna talk about other stuff, the sound in this game I think is excellently done. Everything feel like the game is so loud and quiet at the same time. Like it really makes like when you're making a lot of noise pop. Um, because it's suddenly really loud. Like the hissing of the rats feels really loud. Even with the sound turned down. Like the balancing is perfect. Um, the music, there are precious few musical tracks in this game. I didn't notice any interesting music in the final boss if there ever was any. The music in the safe room, it's safe room music. It's beautiful, it's melodious, it's calming, it's soothing. I think it does the job absolutely perfectly. I don't have any complaints about the sound design in this game. The visual design, this game looks great. I love it. Um, it's not like too crazy OMG the God rays graphics, Lamau. It's like it's at the perfect, it's at the perfect point of like the graphics are realistic to a point, but they still have that horror style to them. Um and like as far as like the way that the bunker looks, it's creepy. It's a creepy environment. It feels run down. It feels fucked up. You know, I I really have no complaints about the visuals or the sound, or the bulk of the gameplay. Like I don't I very much struggle to come up with a complaint about like the 95% of this game that is good. Um I guess my one complaint that I might have is just that like it's not clear that you like can't save the German guy. Um because like up to that point you don't realize that the only way out of the bunker is to fall down a hole, like you thought that you were going to blow it open. And like I get that like the prisoner was not going to make it through the boss fight with Augustin. But you know, um I guess that's my one complaint is that they didn't make it like extremely obvious that you can't help the prisoner. And I did end up wasting a lot of my shotgun shells on trying to help the prisoner, but it's whatever. Like I get it. I get why you can't take him out of there with you, even though I feel like that would have been it would have been really cool. And honestly, I guess that transitions into my feelings about the final boss fight, which is that it's so bad. The whole reason why you're scared of the monster is because it can pop out and get you at any time, and the bunker is really cramped, and he can easily corner you, and he's faster than you, and he can like pounce you down. Like that's what's scary about him, is that he can take you out in seconds. How many times did he hit me in that final boss fight? Like 3, and I still didn't die? Like that's kind of bullshit. Like that makes him like so much like obviously yes, it made the final boss fight a lot less painful, but it was still like I wasn't scared of him at that point because now it's like there's no tension. The tension now is like, is he gonna run up on me while I'm pushing this crate and I can't look? And that's not and then he like just breaks the crate if you like don't get out of the way fast enough, and that's just like god, that's annoying. But that's what I mean. It's like the whole boss fight is just kind of annoying. Like the tension is gone. You basically play Ring Around the Rosie with him for like 10 minutes, and it's just like that's boring and not scary, and I literally just kept doing the same thing over and over again, and it kept quote unquote tricking him, and it just was not fun. It was not fun, and I didn't like it. The moment in the crater was great, and the fight against Toussaint was great. Oh my god, the fight against Toussaint was so good. It was so fun, intense because you couldn't see him, but he you could take him out like real quick if you just blasted him a couple times, but you couldn't see him. They show you his position with the shotgun blast at the beginning against the rat. Like it's such a well-designed fight. It's very tense. Cause can just kill you in like 2 hits. Honestly, he should just kill you in 1 hit, but I imagine that's what hard mode is. And I imagine also that in hard mode, the final boss is a lot less forgiving. Um, but it's like the difference between the Toussaint boss fight and the Augustin boss fight is that there's so much tension with Toussaint because you can't see him, you have to shoot him. Like, I guess you could try to just get through that section without killing Toussaint, but also you want that shotgun. I mean, you want the shotgun. But like there's tension. He's hard to see. It's hard to predict where he is. There are all of these like fake, shadows moving through the mist. They foreshadow him really creepily by having letting you see like his like gouged out eyes on the table with the save point. Um, it's, like a little bit of that section kind of falls flat because you're not having your tete-a-tete against Augustin, and Augustin's supposed to be the one that you're like really scared of. And it would have been, I think, even scarier if Augustin could just like pop in during that whole nightmare and fuck you over. But uh, it also makes sense with the story that that's not how it goes down. So I can't fault it for that too much. But yeah, the Toussaint fight is so good, and then the Augustin fight is just fucking high stakes ring around the rosy, and it's just boring, and I hated it. I just absolutely hated it. And I think the game would have been much better served with a much starker ending where, Henri blows open the bunker and he grabs the prisoner and they both leave. But guess what? They left into a fucking war zone, and like what are they supposed to do now, like and then the Germans catch Henri, and that's the end of the game. And Augustin is still out there, he's still in the bunker. He's still out there to commit his crimes against nature and all that stuff. um I feel like that would have been amazing. But instead we get high stakes rings around the rosy with Augustin, and then we fall into a trench, and then we get caught by the Germans, which is like mostly the same, but it's just belabored and just like way less fun. And I got you gotta imagine that it's literally like some executive was just like, you gotta have a boss fight. You don't. You don't have to have a boss fight. You absolutely fucking don't have to have a boss fight. This is not the kind of game where you should have a boss fight. It was just what a terrible choice. Like just genuinely, just what a terrible choice. Um, okay. I've gotten that out of my system. Um, let's talk about the story of this game a little bit before we wrap it up. The story of this game I think is very economical. Um, I do like, like I'm not opposed to a note collecting, like find out what happened kind of game. I like that. I like that we kind of learn the major points, which is from just the two journals from Augustin, which is that, you know, we gave him the Vitae, which by the way, that's what I'm pretty sure what that goo is. We gave it's Vitae. It's the weird goo that is extracted from humans when they're really really scared. I don't know why there's like a big puddle of Vitae, um, just in the middle of this, you know, the French-German war front in World War One, but I don't know, man. But that's what I assume it is. If it's not Vitae and it's some other just random goop, fine. But I figure it's Vitae. I figure that's the way that they tie it into like every other Amnesia game because otherwise this game is very standalone, which honestly I'm also very into. Very into the fact that this game is very standalone compared to trying to tie into the story of A Machine for Pigs or Rebirth or The Dark Descent. Um, but yeah. Um, you know, I think like Augustin and Henri's documents are very good for just letting you know what basically happened. Augustin drinks the Vitae. He brings Henri back after, they get caught by the Germans. Henri has the head trauma. He becomes amnesiac. Augustin has his transformation into the monster, which is why the bunker is, it's being destroyed by the monster because, they had blown up the Roman tunnels, which had been like, you know, messing with their heads and had blocked them off and flooded them so that it was no longer like, you know, it was no longer a problem. Like they had actually solved their own problem. They had saved the people in the bunker, and then Henri fucked it up by feeding Augustin the Vitae. But it's a tragic thing because what else? What else was he supposed to do? Um, but try and save his friend because he was guilty. He felt guilty about leaving him to die. And now Henri has a new thing to feel guilty about, which is that he's the reason why Augustin turned into a monster and killed everyone in the bunker. Um, so now he has a new thing to feel guilty about. And I think that's like a really good full circle horror thing. Um, and yeah, I don't know. Overall, I just really liked the story. I thought it was very well crafted. It was simple, and I think simple is good. I don't think you have to get crazy for to have a good story. I think the story of this game is very good. Um, and I think I've touched on everything. I think I've touched on gameplay, graphics, level design, sound, and story. Uh, yeah, I think that's overall my thoughts on this game. Uh, Absolutely excellent game. I would recommend this game to other people in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, I would recommend this game. The ending sucks. Um, Not, but no, the ending doesn't suck. It's not the ending that sucks. It's the final boss fight. The final boss fight sucks. But that can be overlooked. That's like proportionally, that was like 20 minutes of the game compared to the full, you know, remaining 7 hours of game. So that's good. I'm good with that. Oh my God, we've gone way over an hour. Well, I think I think that's it. You know, I think we've done it. I think we've amnesia'd the bunker. Um, so I want to thank you guys so much for watching and joining me for this playthrough. I had a lot of fun with this game. Um, and I'm not sad to see it go because I'm happy that we've reached the end. But yeah, congratulations on finishing Amnesia the Bunker. Remember, no two playthroughs of the bunker are the same. Items, traps, codes, and more are all randomized. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. That is such a good choice to make. I did not realize that all of this stuff was randomized. That is so good. I wonder if the upgrade items are also randomized then. That's so fucking good. That keeps the game fresh. Oh man, that's awesome. I love that. This game is great. 2 new difficulty modes, Shell Shock mode, Extreme difficulty, Custom. Customize your playthrough with 30 plus game-changing settings. Both modes come with new achievements. New features added, tweak stalker behaviors that increases unpredictability. A sub-level fuse system. Not sure what that is. Hardcore health system. Randomized corpses and locker locations. Revolver and shotgun stowed away in lockers and more. Oh my god. That's great. So many. That's awesome that they also tried to keep the game super replayable. I think this game is super replayable anyway. Um, but the fact that they supported it so wholeheartedly is awesome. That's so cool. Love this game. Think it's amazing. Best Amnesia game, full stop. 100% stand behind that. Because, I love The Dark Descent, but the other two Amnesia games are terrible, and I like this one better, even better than Dark Descent. So, yeah. Anyway, I was about to do my outro before I saw that and got distracted, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I've really enjoyed playing this game. I'm excited that it's over, but I also, I loved it. I loved playing this game for you guys. And I think we'll wrap it up there, so thank you so much. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!